Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Basque burnt cheesecake that will be low carb friendly. It's really easy to make. I actually saw this on a Bon Appetit video a couple of weeks ago and I just thought it was such a genius idea, genius recipe that could easily be adapted to be low carb friendly. And so I went online to find some variations because that one had something like 10 or 12 eggs, ridiculous, and so I thought I'd see if I could find a smaller version. I don't need such a huge one, so I've adapted the recipe and that is what I'm sharing with you today. It's really just an amazing cheesecake with just lovely ingredients. So let me chat you through the ingredients and then we can get on and make it. We've got eggs over here. I'm going to use 4 eggs. I've got 600 grams of cream cheese over here, so I've got 450 gram little tubs. I've kept it out the fridge for a few hours so it's nice and softened. I'm using stevia as my sweetener of choice, but you could use any sweetener sugar that you like. I've got some beautiful fresh Irish cream over there. I'm using coconut flour instead of the flour in the original recipe, and I've got salt and vanilla. So that makes up all the ingredients and we're going to get started making it. We are going to first get started by preparing our dish we're going to cook it in. I'm going to be using a springform tin. I've popped it onto a baking tray as well, and I am using my baking paper to line it. This baking paper I use is pretty massive. It's huge, so they suggest lining across 2 pieces, but I'm just going to use one enormous piece because it's going to quite easily line it and come up the sides, which I will do now. My camera is having trouble focusing, so I've broken off a huge piece of baking paper and I'm going to line it and have it coming right up the sides in every angle. And now I'm just going to grease it, and I've popped the oven to 200 degrees Celsius, which is 400 Fahrenheit, so that's going to heat up while we get on and prep our cheesecake ingredients. So now into a bowl we're going to pop all of our softened cream cheese. So all 600 grams of cream cheese is in there, and we're going to add in stevia. You can go as little or as much as you want. I am going for a half a cup, and we're going to whisk that until it's smooth. There we go, that's beautiful and smooth, cheesecakey. And now we're going to add in the eggs one at a time. And just whisk it in. And the next one. And just whisk in all 4 until they're all nice and smooth. Here you go, that is perfect. Next we're adding a good generous pinch of salt, a half a teaspoon of vanilla, and a whole cup of cream. This is going to be super rich and creamy, and we'll whisk that in. My bowl is so full, I don't know how I get more eggs and cream cheese into it. So next we're going to just fold through a bit of coconut flour just to help bind it all together. I'm going to add in only just a big heaped tablespoon of coconut flour and just mix it through, make sure that it's nice and mixed in there. And then we're going to pour it into our prepared springform tin. Okay, I've got my springform tin out and we'll just gently pour the cheesecake mixture in. There we go, and we'll pop it into the preheated oven, which as I said is preheated to 200 degrees Celsius, which is 400 Fahrenheit, for 50 minutes to an hour. I'm going to check it from 50 minutes. It might need to be a bit longer than an hour. We want a nice burnt crisp crust on top, and it'll be nice and jiggly underneath. So I will show you once it's done. And it is out the oven. It smells pretty amazing. It's nice and burnt on top, but you can see it's still quite jiggly. We're just gonna let it cool completely, and then we'll move it out onto a plate. And so there you go, there's the beautiful cheesecake in all its glory. Smells pretty amazing. It's so perfect, and I love how it's low carb and just so good. So the recipe for this lovely cheesecake will be down below, so be sure to click through to pin, bookmark and save for whenever you want to make this cheesecake. And now let's cut into it and see what it looks like inside. And there you go, look inside the cheesecake. It's so perfect and creamy, and this piece will just be the perfect afternoon treat after a hard day of baking cheesecake. Oh, it's just so light and fluffy and perfect. And yep, as I said, check down below for the link to the blog post with a full recipe so you can make this really easy low carb cheesecake yourself. And be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and comment to let me know if you give this recipe a try and what you think of it. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.